What's up? I'm Delvakio Brown and I'm a news reporter. What that does for me is bring happiness to my life because I like to capture other people's stories, capture moments of hurt, pain, or capture moments of strength and triumph. But so many people have stories inside that they need to share because it's so inspiring. This brings us to scripture. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. Psalms 103 verses 1 through 2. What this is saying is that we need to give God all the blessings that he is due, but also not forget his benefits. You see, when we have these stories to tell, sometimes we forget to give God the praise because he's the one who brought us through those stories. But we also need to remember his benefits. One of the many benefits that we have in the love of Jesus Christ is grace. Then it brings me back to another scripture. Isaiah 30 verses 18. And therefore will the Lord wait, that he may be gracious unto you, and therefore will he be exalted, that he may have mercy upon you. For the Lord is a God of judgment. Blessed are all that wait for him. In our pain, sometimes we want it to heal ourselves. We want to heal it and make sure it goes away on our own time. But we have to wait on God to come and give us the gift of grace to cover our wounds. Yes, we all have wounds, and sometimes we're scared to share them because they're so deep in darkness that we don't want anybody to know that we went through them or we experienced that. But our stories are not unique because someone else is going through the same thing that we used to suffer with. No matter what it is or how long it lasts, it could last years, months, days. Someone is going through that and they need you to express your story because our burdens is a blessing to someone else. But once we take the gift of grace and apply it over all our wounds, then we realize that it's more than us. It's more than our pain. It's more than our struggle. But it's more of how Jesus is an inspiration to our lives and how he changed us, and that we are no longer ashamed of what we went through because that is the old us. Let's take this room for example. There's so many things around me that if I was to bring a friend in, they wouldn't see the significance of all the objects that are cluttered around me. But once I begin to share the stories of the objects around me, then they see the significance of why it's here and what it's been through and how it's still being here today. Let's take a news reporter for example. Once they're reporting on a good report and a good story, we have attention and we're glad to hear good news. But once they report on a tragedy that shakes our mind, we're more in tune to what the story is telling us. And from that in tune story, we realize that our focus is on what's going on right now that is so devastating. Just like us as humans, it's good to tell good stories, but then once we go back and tell the tragedies, the pain, the hurt, and all the things that we were ashamed of that we didn't even want to tell Jesus about, but he already knows, we then see that we're more of an inspiration to people. So just keep living and being a blessing to others. Whatever you do, wherever you go, whoever you see, embrace the heart. Have a good one. Be blessed.
Hey guys, I just want to thank my good friend Delvakio for coming out, shooting a video with us. If you want to support him and see what God's doing in his life, just go to the description to the links down below. Thanks guys, see you soon.